The Crowded Room, a gripping and heartbreaking show on Apple TV, has debuted its concluding episode, which served as the series finale. The program, which features Tom Holland and Amanda Seyfried in the major roles, centers on a young man who suffers from dissociative identity disorder and how his condition is revealed during a tense court proceeding. Danny cut his wrists to end his life in the previous episode after Danny's mother, Candy, denied that her son had ever experienced sexual abuse. The aftermath of this suicide attempt and the jury's decision are both presented in the concluding episode. Why does Jack have access to Danny's body? Danny is seen laying there with an indifferent countenance as Rias and Stan rush to the jail's medical facility. He makes little attempt to acknowledge them. Instead, Danny responds in a firm British accent when Rias inquires about his health by saying that he is safe but won't be presenting anymore. Additionally, he informs Rias that Danny likely needs him far more than Rias right now since, given the current situation, he will likely be in jail before the end of the month. This is none other than the British gentleman Jack, who, as can be seen by a peek inside Danny's mind, has taken entire control of Danny's body and is acting in a dictatorial manner. How does Stan dismantle Jack? Stan is quite defeated in the cafeteria as the likelihood of them losing the lawsuit is now more clear than ever. When addressing Stan's PTSD from the Vietnam War, Rias has an epiphany and informs him that unless people embrace reality, they won't be able to solve problems that are beyond of their control. She explains that the nicest thing about Danny is that he need visual evidence to comprehend and accept anything as she drives Stan and stops to borrow some images from Candy. Before going to court, Rias resigns from her position at the university after recognizing that teaching isn't her calling and that she is destined to assist many more people like Danny. Which of the story's major revelations? Danny makes his way through chest-deep water toward a dimly lighted location and pulls a little child from beneath the water as Jack struggles to reply to Stan's questioning. Adam the kid looks at Danny as the other Danny identities surrounding this dictator fade away and the focus on Jack goes out. The next time Stan speaks to Danny, it is the Danny Sullivan that exists in his mind and is there in the witness box. This Danny Sullivan acknowledges that Adam is his brother and that he would want to go. Danny goes on to say that because Adam cared for Candy and Danny, he wanted Marlon to violate Danny sexually as much as the monster desired. The family's rescuer had always been Adam. Stan asks Danny who Adam is, and Danny replies, "Adam is me." Adam was Danny's first character that he created to assist this shy youngster get by in a cruel world because he never had a genuine sibling. What informs Rias Danny? After a while, Rias is conversing with Danny, who appears to be more healthier and more at ease than before. He extends his sincere gratitude to her for pointing him in the correct route and tells her that Rias served as his Mother Mary through difficult times. Rias decided to pursue counseling as a full-time career because she preferred helping people to pursuing tenure as a teacher. Danny explains to her that when Candy visited him, she was astounded by the incredible paintings that his kid had produced in the 2 years following the trial. These are the identical paintings that appear in the opening credits, and the fact that Danny Sullivan was actually able to create such masterpieces on canvas speaks volumes about his incredible genius. Has Danny pardoned Candy? Candy progressively reveals things that she has been keeping to herself for years as Danny walks with her along the decorated garden path. After learning that Danny's father had beaten him as a baby, Candy took the 4-year-old and fled, only to discover that the guy she had brought into their life was exactly the same. Although Candy had left Marlon, he continued to harass her until the police were called. He suddenly stopped coming entirely one day. Candy sincerely apologized for her silence over the harm her kid had endured, admitting that she had failed to protect her child while seeking safety and security. Danny made it clear to her through nonverbal signs that he didn't want to see her again and that she needed to go. Danny was unable to forgive the lady who was the main cause of the destruction of his childhood, and he let her know as much silently. Is Danny's condition ultimately resolved? When Rias is ready to leave and go home, Danny leads the way. Rias claims that Danny has effectively transformed into every person who formerly resided in his thoughts, but he corrects her by adding that not everyone has merged with him. As Ria exits, she briefly notices a youngster sitting next to Danny as he gestures at her. He has an unpaid debt that he must settle. This youngster was Adam, whom Danny had slain because he had enabled Marlon to abuse him. However, now, many years later, Danny is aware of what Adam had accomplished for him and his mother. Danny will thus spend the rest of his life trying to make amends with Adam by being good to the remnant of his own psyche and treating him like the brother he knew. Please leave your thoughts in the space below. Click the like button if you enjoyed the video and to see more breakdowns on the channel. I'll see you soon, I hope. Thanks for stopping by.